Jiu-Jitsu discovered another wrestling move. Let's go ahead and break it down. Main thing that happened in that match was that someone they used the fundamentals of the half Nelson and just continued with the shoulder lock. But we're going to do it like this because chances are, if you're doing jiu-jitsu, you might end up somewhat like this with the hooks in. The other thing would be the half Nelson. So instead of people doing the seatbelt thing, in this case, you're doing the half Nelson thing where you're trying to get not the amateur half Nelson where you're just kind of wrapping around their head like that with the armpit. Because look, the arm's not moving. You got to do the more catch wrestling half Nelson thing where you aim for the elbow and then you go for the head. See what happens there when you have that? It brings the arm up. So then from here, they're already ready to get their shoulder ripped off their body. Or in wrestling, it makes it easier for you to control them, to roll them over onto their back, right? So that's why it's done this way in catch wrestling. So from here, you can easily get it into submission position with your other hand. You can just bring their arm down this way, and then you can collect it. So you're using your whole arm to keep their arm bent, and you keep that there. You can keep the Nelson there, right? And then you can just separate the head from the shoulder, and you got a submission here, okay? So maybe let's go ahead and turn this way a little bit, okay, so facing away here. Just imagine you got the hooks in, whatever, okay? But the main thing is Nelson, okay? And you're getting the arm like this, like that. So the head is pushing away, and then, okay, this is going to be very, very strong and hard to defend, like that. Okay, you can also do it another way where, say, if you feel like this isn't as secure, this hand can switch and then this one can go. Either way is fine, right? That's the main thing. It's all Nelson stuff, okay? All Nelson, right? So it's not so much seatbelt, right? So I think that's why it's like, since in jiu-jitsu, you're being taught seatbelt stuff, so people are going that way first and they're not thinking Nelson, but then you get like these highlight reels and they're naming a half Nelson shoulder lock after somebody when it's like an old move. So now you know, right? How'd that feel?
You know what? I don't know why I didn't connect the dots earlier. It's just referees was sitting up. I didn't connect the dots. But it makes sense.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, do you want to get into referees real quick? So all right, so kind of to show the idea from referee's position. So yeah, maybe straightforward like this. So if you're here, same idea, pushing forward, back. Okay. So amateur referees, actually maybe turn this way a little bit. Okay, so just like that, so you can kind of see that they're snaking in and then wrapping around this way. All right, so you see how it doesn't move the arm, right? And then you're just kind of like trying to control them. Okay, from here, I want to go like this, and I want to try to roll them over onto their back. You see how you can tilt them easier? Same idea. So if you're here, and then say if you're you have one hook in, right? You can start going for this type of move like that. Okay. So that's what you're seeing in that match, but it's old. It's like there's nothing people are creating that's new, really. No matter what they say, it's probably some cave painting somewhere that depicting that move or whatever, because like humans have been grappling forever. All right, so check out the next video down here.